Good afternoon from Caesars in Las Vegas at Snowflake Summit. I'm Ryan Green. Welcome to Data Cloud Now. I'm joined by Rinesh Patel, Global Head of Financial Services at Snowflake, along with Biba Helou, SVP, Enterprise Data Platforms and Risk Management Technologies at Capital One. Welcome to the program. So excited to have you both. Rinesh, you are responsible for financial services clients at Snowflake. What challenges and opportunities stand out with you in regards to the sector as financial services industry really accelerates in the cloud?
It's a great question. Look, the financial service industry is very much a fragmented industry, really siloed by data, yet it is the connective tissue that connects the ecosystem. And so what we're seeing is a lot of challenges born out of those data silos, and the challenges that really creates is customers and the ecosystem being able to communicate. Whether you're a bank or whether you're an asset manager, the challenges around creating alpha, mitigating risk, or creating opportunity for your customers is really challenged if you don't have access to that data. So that's really what we're seeing a lot of in the industry.
You know, a great example is Capital One. Biba, in 2020, Capital One became the first US bank to move its legacy on-premises data centers to the public cloud. I have to ask, what have been the key takeaways?
You know, moving to the cloud was probably one of the greatest things we've done. You know, there is an unending appetite for compute, for data, for all the resources. So the biggest takeaway is don't underestimate the demand and the growth once you get there, because while you think you can forecast it, you really can't imagine it, because once you're there and everybody realizes how great it is and how easy it is, they will want to use it more. So that was a really big takeaway. And the other takeaway is, you know, the beauty of the cloud is you can do whatever you want, but then also the bad part of the cloud is you can do whatever you want. So you really have to make sure that you are working on your systems and building your systems to manage that fleet of resources and that all of that data in a really well-managed way, particularly for a bank. Financial services are very concerned about governance.
You know, Rinesh, Snowflake launched the Financial Services Data Cloud last fall. Tell me about the industry-specific innovation Snowflake is bringing to the industry.
Yeah, as I said, the financial services is somewhat of a fragmented industry, and what we're really doing is trying to bring together industry participants, data providers, solution providers, all on a common cloud, all available through multi-cloud collaboration to be able to connect the ecosystem using data. But importantly, it's also about the experience. Today, there's a lot of physical movement of data from data providers to banks to their counterparties to regulators. And actually what we're trying to do is take away some of those data management complexities and costs that is borne by the physical movement of data, and capabilities like data sharing really transforms the data experience and allows organizations to be able to solve problems in a more frictionless way.
And it's that collaboration in real time,
Absolutely.
If you will, Rinesh. You know, Biba, from your perspective, over these past years, how has Snowflake worked together with Capital One to unlock additional value for your customers?
So Snowflake has been a great partner to Capital One. We started working with them a couple of years ago, and you know, as Rinesh was saying, it is really about getting access to the data, getting all of the data in a place where anybody can access it, whether they know what they need it for today or not. You know, they have an ability to get to it, and we have so many analysts, probably over 6,000 analysts that all want to get access to data at the same time. And Snowflake really set up the systems in such a way that we can have concurrent access to an infinite amount of data, an infinite amount of queries. So we've created fantastic systems. It helps us with our fraud defenses for our customers. It helps us personalize customer experiences in our mobile apps, our chat bots. Just having that access to the data helps our engineers innovate in such tremendous ways. And you can see that from all of the great products that we're releasing to our customers, and it's all about the data. Data is the air that we breathe. I mean, that's what financial services run on. It's data. It's in our DNA to think about data and want data. And Rinesh also, you know, really resonates with me, the frictionless way to share data with other enterprises too, because it's very difficult to move data around. That is what slows you down. Yeah. Largely is the movement of data. So just being able to to get to data without having to worry about that movement is fantastic.
Allowing that efficiency.
Exactly, exactly. So, you know, we're excited. There are just more and more opportunities. Our data footprint is growing. You know, we went from measuring in units of terabytes, now we don't even talk about terabytes anymore. It's petabytes and petabytes, right? And who knows when we'll get to the exabytes, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
And this is about data transformation, technology transformation, but also organizational transformation. The financial services is somewhat of an industry that's been built to compete. What we're really trying to do is use data now to help organizations collaborate better through a single source of truth, to be able to make intelligent decisions to help, as I say, create opportunity, mitigate risk, or improve the experience.
Well, appreciate the perspective. It's a great journey to this point. It's an exciting next chapter. Thank you both for joining me on Data Cloud Now. For the audience watching, I'm Ryan Green. I'll see you soon.